Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It is good to be here with you. I haven't been on in such a long time, but there's something I want to share with you, something that I saw today, and I decided, let me just do a video about this. And this is all what I think. It's not necessarily a professional advice. Well, I consider myself as a professional, so anyway, let me just go ahead with it. My daughter does is in the shot. I started, but I saw her that, and I decided to just let it be. If you're hearing fowls crowing in my background, that is my neighbor's fowl. Can't do anything about that. So, all right, let's get into the video. As the thumbnail said, many people, when well, first and foremost, let me start off with me, right? I'm looking down at my laptop, so you'll see me look down from time to time because I will be showing you a video. I will be watching a video. The video will be somewhere here for you to see what exactly I'm watching and what I am talking about. No, started with me, my journey, when I started my locks, right? Before I start my locks, I did research. I looked on the internet, I looked on YouTube, just to have an idea of the size I want my lock to be. And to tell you the truth, I did get someone to lock my hair professionally done, and I pull it out after some time. I don't remember how long I had it for, and then I pull it out, and then I got it done again a little bit bigger, thinking, I don't, why did I pull it out? I just didn't like it. It's not that it wasn't done properly, it was done properly, but I think I wasn't ready for lock. I wasn't ready for it as yet. So I got it pulled out. I did it again. I did it a little bit thicker and thinking I would like it to be a little thicker. But then I pulled it out again. So that's the reason why many times I tell people when they're starting their locks and when they're going to go on this lock journey, they have to make sure that this is what they want. They have to be 100% sure that they can wait till it grow. They will get past the frizz stage, because when you just do your locks, and it's gonna come in a stage where it's just frizzy a lot. You just have to have patience with it. It takes a lot. It is not just cut and dry as it seems. It's not like, oh, I want locks and I'm going to lock my hair and that's it. No, it's going to go through different phases. And when you just start it, if you have a certain length of hair, it will shrink up. Yes, it will get even shorter. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer, because my ring light is showing in my glasses. But anyway, it will shrink, it will get shorter. So there are a lot of things that will happen, and you just have to be patient and know that the end result is going to be beautiful, because is this is not, oh, this always look. No, it was short. When I started my lock, I think I had two 2 inches of hair in some places, and yeah, 2 or 3 inches of hair in some, two in some places, three in different places, because the back of my hair is always longer than the rest. So even though the back locks, they are longer, so it kind of show a little bit of unevenness, but that's what I have to live with. No, when I did my research on my lock and what I wanted to use in it, and the maintenance and what I have to do, you know, I saw many different channels showing many different people using different products in their hair. And one channel in particular sparked my eyes when this lady come up when she is a loctician first and foremost, and she basically looked like she know what she was talking about. She know her stuff, and she was saying that you don't have to use lots of products in your hair. When you use lots of gels or lock wax or lock cream, whatever it may be, it's have a lot of buildups. No, I've saw this for myself, looking on other people, looking at their hair. It has so much build up in it. And first and foremost, when you know, when you have locks, it is easy to pick up furs. It is very easy to pick up furs, but it all depends on what you sleep on, the type of bedding you use, and stuff like that. But to tell you the truth, I do not have that problem with my hair. Now and then I will see a white little thing in some of them, and I'll take time and pick it out if I see it, because most of it is always to the back. So many times I don't even see, but it's not a lot. Else, my daughter would tell me. And when I flip it to the front, I then see that I don't really have that problem because I don't really sleep on linen. Is that the material, silk or whatever pillowcase? No, I did have one though, and I was trying that silk pillowcase thing for a while until I stopped, because really and truly I do not have that problem with my hair picking up lint and all those stuff. I don't. So for the people that really do have that problem with their hair picking up all type of things, they can sleep on silk pillowcase, not necessarily silk sheets. You can just have a one special pillow that you sleep on and just get a nice silk pillowcase on that, and you use that. With your clothing, no, because your hair is rubbing on your clothing, you can bring your hair up. You can always put it up. Now let me get to the meat of the matter. Why I'm making this video is because many people have the perception that they should be using a lot of stuff in their hair, in their lock hair. It doesn't matter what the size it is. It doesn't matter the size of the lock. It doesn't matter if it is sister lock. It doesn't matter if it's micro lock. It doesn't matter if it's the thick ones. It doesn't matter. You don't have to use a lot of things in your lock hair. I use good whole when I wash my hair with. You can use a good shampoo and conditioner for your hair, because at the same time you want the roots of your hair to be healthy, because this is where the growth is coming from. You want this to be healthy, and once the root is healthy and strong, then you will get wonderful and beautiful looking locks. Okay, so you can use a good shampoo and conditioner, and there are lots out there. There are lots of shampoo and conditioner out there you can try and experiment with. But bear in mind, when you try shampoos and condition, try to not use too much at a time. And I've spoken about this in a recent video. If you're using a particular brand, try to stick to that brand for a while before you switch it out to another brand. If you just want to try, let some time pass by, because if something is happening to your hair, to your locks, you want to pinpoint exactly which one of these products is causing the damage to your hair. No, for me it is best, this is the advice I would give. It is best to use for me, like, what you call it, not necessarily homemade remedies, but to use your tuna or your Cinco Bible, people call it aloe vera. Yeah, and it's best to use those to wash your hair. Cost it is not expensive, definitely not. But for people abroad, maybe you got to buy it in the store. But for Jamaicans and many other people that have these things in their yard, it is very easy and inexpensive to get these things. Like me, I definitely plant tuna tree just for the purpose of my hair. I have about 4 different tuna plants in the yard that is stemming from one piece of tuna plant that I got just summer here. And tell you the truth, I don't really wash it with it as often as I would have wanted to, but I still have it at hand. I do have aloe vera tree where I can go and cut it at any time if I want to. No, what I use in my hair to prevent from buildup when I'm washing my hair, I don't have buildup. I don't have buildup. I don't have a lot of gunk in my hair. You know, when you're washing your hair, some people, it is so oily and gunky. The buildup just show in the locks. I don't have that. Um, I do have clients that use their products in their hair. When they're coming to me to do their hair, they do bring their products, and I do use it because I won't discourage anyone from using their product, especially if there has been using it before, even me, you know, and they're fine with the build up, and to each his own. But this is my advice, and this is what I told everyone here, every client that I hear that I started. Though you don't have to use any wax, you don't have to use any gel in your hair, right? When you're retwisting, when you're locking your hair, you don't have to use any of those stuff. Good old oils and water is fine, is it's perfect. You know, there's nothing like when you just get your hair washed and you get your oils, your some use the castor oil, the black Jamaican castor oil. You have tea tree oils. You have I love the cocoa butter oil. It smells, and maybe it's because of the smell. It smells so good in my hair. I love to use it. You have olive oil, the one to use in your hair. You have so many different oils that you can use, put in the scalp, and of course the ends of the hair to make your hair healthy and strong. When I am washing my hair, as I've said, I don't have a lot of bug to deal with. Most of the time when I wash my hair, it's just dirt, dust, or sweat. That is what I'm washing out, or maybe some of the oils. But the oils that I use does not show buildup like the wax and the gels and all of those stuff. And many times I see people have to go and do the what is the name of that thing when they use the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar, to get out all of those gunk in, and that can be an expensive wash when it doesn't necessarily, you don't need to put in all of those gunk in your hair. That's every time you're washing your hair, you have to be doing that to get out the gunks. And may I had, because I am don't believe in coloring the hair with the dyes, the black dye or whatever color dye. I don't believe in putting any additive like dye to change the color of the hair. The gongs, the wax and all of those things can even play a part in your hair, in discoloring your hair as well. So that can play a part in it. Now, this is the video that I wanted to show you. Let's also watch this video together.
You will see that the locks will come out the same size. It will not cause any thinning. Interlocking.
Okay, let me stop it right there. The way that she's interlocking the ear is a new one for me. I've never seen anyone do it like this before, and I must say it really looks good. And this is something I'll definitely try, because the way she's interlocking the hair, it just looks smooth. You can't even tell if it was palm roll, or it just looks very smooth. It doesn't look bumpy. So I really like this method that she's using. But she's actually also using a gel. So look at this.
Does not cause any thinning. So if yours is thinning from the roots, then Yes, it's something that your loctician may not have done the way they should have done. Maybe the person was just doing a random work, not knowing exactly how it should have been done. This method works very good. As you can see, you might not be able to tell whether this hair was interlocked or it was rolled. And whatever method you think would give you this neatness, then go for it. But this particular method is really nice. And if you're a loctician out there, then come here, take a seat and watch this video and see if you can learn one or two things from this particular method. But I bet you will be amazed at the result of this particular method of.
And yes, I am amazed because I like the way she do it. And this woman here looks very healthy. Look at the root of the hair, very thick, very strong. It looks very healthy. But the gel, the wax that she have here, that creates unnecessary buildup. That definitely creates unnecessary buildup. The method or the technique that she's using is golden. Love it. And even will try it in the future with one of my clients here if they want. If I have when I get a new client and I'm starting it, I will definitely try this because as I've said, there are no bumps there. It is just smooth, and I definitely like that. But as I've said, the build up with the wax and the gel, it is not necessary. Good old water and some oils is good. And one more thing, lots of people like their hair to be snatched when they're doing their hair. Your hair doesn't have to be gel down or glue or wax down for it to be snatched. I've just done my hair and let me show it to you. This is my hair. I just retwist my hair and this is how it's looking. My hair is snatched. No, you can do hedges. I do hedges. I do that. That is just my thing. And what do I use to do hedges? I use my good old Hiko gel. But what I don't get the Hiko gel in the lock itself. If you look at these lock, it have no Hiko gel in them. But these here out here at the sides, I have a lot of hair out here at the sides. I will put it there and I'll do my thing. That is fine because I do not put it far back in my hair for it to catch the root of the locks, right? So that is my advice when it comes on to doing your locks. You don't have to use all of the gels. You don't have to use all of the wax. You don't have to use that. Your hair does not need that. Just water and oil is good for your hair, and I have proven that. I'm not saying this and I didn't try it. From locking my hair, I've never used wax, I've never used gel, just oil. And if I wash my hair wants to retwist. And if I do my hair and I don't get to lock it the same time, that is fine. All I do when I'm locking it, oil my hair and then I lock my hair dry. I do that as well. And if you don't want to do that, that is fine. Get your spray bottle, spray, and lock your hair. So all of these gels and these, it's not necessary. Okay, it is definitely not. And your hair stay cleaner for longer periods of time, right? So yeah. And another thing that I see with many people that lock their hair, and I wonder why their loctician do this to their hair. You know, if they have their hair locked, many of the time I see like this lock at the locks that at the front, they would reach down here in my second lock. So here would be down here, and here would be just here. So the lock would start from here, and right here would be just pair here. Let me come a little bit closer for you to understand what I'm saying. So for instance, this is a lock here. What I see with many of them, this here would start to lock from the second one. And all of this would be here, just come back like this. You're bound to lose your hedges. You will lose your hedges if they continue to do it like that. Why do these locticians do people here like that? Maybe because they want a lot of edges, but in the long run, you're going to lose your hedges because you keep on combing them back, brushing them back, and they're being stretched to come way back here, and round here is just here. No, the further you can push the hair to the front to keep it, to get everything in, it is the best. It is the best. And many people go to locticians that I don't want to say that they don't know these things, or I don't know. But this is a problem, and this is something that I've seen over the years. I've seen this problem. So you got to be careful with your locticians. You got to be careful with the person that you allow to do your hair, because they can mess your hair up. There are ways to let me see how I should put this. If you have a lock that is thinning at the root, at somewhere here, just thinning, just allow it to grow out a little. And when it grows out a little, then you can double it up, and there is a tool you can use to interlock the hair and straighten it at the root. Now, many people will just use this lock and put it into another one, and then you'll end up with one big old lock, bigger than bigger than the size that you really want. So there are many methods to locking hair, and many people don't know this. So I would advise many people out there that do hair, do your research. Before you try these things, do your research. And trust me, there is someone on YouTube that make a video about how to do whatever. So just do your research, and you will find out all these things is done. And then you don't have to mess up people here by locking up this lock with another lock because one of the lock is damaged. You know, there are different methods, there are different ways you can go about fixing that. Alrighty. No, thank you for watching. If there's any question about it, about anything locks, you can put it in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Keep it locked here, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell that you'll be notified each time I post a new video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for watching.